Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome to my review of the DGA Rogue, a very underrated, understable distance driver that is perfect for players of all skill levels. Now, as always, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like this video as it really helps out a lot. Now, taking a look at the flight numbers, the Rogue is a speed 11, glide 4, turn -1, and a fade of 1. I personally don't really agree with those numbers. I think that it should actually have maybe a glide 5, maybe a little bit more on the turn, and a little bit more on the fade. But being a speed 11, it's a very controllable distance driver with very sneaky fade to it and a good turn in the mid-flight. It makes it an excellent flex disc. Not to mention it has a very neutral profile, very semi-dome to it, which makes it both comfortable for backhand and forehand, and also I think gives it that little bit extra glide. Even though it's not reflected in the flight numbers, you're gonna see this thing just likes to stay in the air. Now, out at the field, when throwing it on a hyzer, it does like to get a little bit of flip up. It doesn't quite hold the arcing hyzer throw that a little bit more overstable discs will have. It's going to flip itself up to flat a little bit, hold pretty straight, maybe get a little bit of turn, and then fade out depending on your arm speed. For slow arms, it's going to hold a really nice hyzer and then have a predictable fade at the end, versus for players with faster arms, it's going to be a nice hyzer flip to dead straight tunnel disc to also holding very nice controlled turnovers. When throwing it flat, you can see it gets a little bit of nice turn in the mid-flight, again making it a perfect out-of-the-box flex disc. Even to headwinds, it's not going to totally turn and burn like a lot of other understable discs, because it has that, again, that late flight stability to it. But it's something you can put on steep anhyzer angles. You can put it, again, thrown flat, and you're just going to get these really nice, beautiful S-shaped turns, and the thing just likes to keep on going. I can't throw very far, but I can consistently get this disc just to stay in the air for a nice, long amount of time, and it just keeps on going. And that's why I highly recommend this disc for players with slower medium arms, because it really does everything that those bigger distance drivers can do, but a lot easier and a lot more controllable. In fact, if you want to see how this stacks up against those other discs, I do have the best for you understable distance driver videos out there. I'll put a link in the description and at the end of this video. By the way, did I mention how great the Rogue is for forehanding? Yeah, holds the most beautiful turnover flexes of any disc that I have seen. Now, when it comes to plastic types, it does come in a small variety of plastics. The only other one I was able to get my hands on was the Pro line, and the Pro line is definitely a step up from this SP line. If you're needing a more overstable version out of the box, you have to go with the Pro line. It's going to hold straighter for most players and have that predictable finish, so definitely something I think that faster arms are going to gravitate to, versus for slower arms, again, this is going to be a better wind fighter than the SP. But even if you throw it on an anhyzer, you can see it holds a little bit, but it does fight its way back pretty well. And then if you take a look here on the Lefty lines, this is a prime example of seeing how much more mid-flight turn the SP line has than the Pro line. You can really see the drastic amount of more mid-flight turn, but again, both discs have that nice sneaky fade at the very end of the flight. Alright everyone, I hope all of you enjoyed the video. The Rogue is readily available at many online retailers, so it shouldn't be that difficult to find this day and age. And as always, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much Discraft for their support, Riverside Pro Shop, you the community. Till next time, keep banging them chains.